Hey y'all, Chuck here with no time to be sad. Hey, it's time for a quick update. I gotta try to make this update a little fast. It is our live stream update. Today's Sunday Fun Day. I promised the kids I used to do a cooking with kids video, but it didn't really get a lot of interest. But the kids really love to come to the house and learn to speak English and learn how to cook. So I still do it. I just don't really video it that much. But anyway, today they're on their way here, so I promised them that I would make them let them make a couple of cakes while we learn some English. Anyway, so what's going on? What's been happening? I had my computer crashed. Hey everybody, I just want to give you guys a quick update on what's happening. Then we'll say our hellos and get to some questions that you guys might have about what's coming up. So, but my computer crashed. My operating system, I'm sure it was some third-party Microsoft crap, whatever, but I had the blue screen of death. And man, I was really leery about taking it to a Thai computer technician, especially locally in my town, but I had no choice. But anyway, he fixed it and he was able to save my folders and stuff out of my hard drive. But it took me 2 weeks really to get my computer, and it's not 100% really fine-tuned for me to be able to vlog efficiently, because I had all my little things that I had that were easy accessible so I could create a video. So I'm still working on it. Anyway, I'm dependent on my friggin' laptop. I have a program where I could just do it on my phone, easily do videos on my phone, but I don't know. What else do I have to do, right? So yeah, my computer's back almost 100%. So we have some friends coming. Well, actually, they're already here in Thailand from America, a couple of groups of people. And they wanted us to take them somewhere in Thailand. So after discussing it for months, we really don't know where we're going. I think we're going to Kanchanaburi, which is on the Menam Kwe, which is the in English, and this really annoys people, the River Kwai. It annoys Thai people when you say Kwai, but it's spelled in English how I read it, Kwai. Anyway, we're going to the River Kwai, and I really like the place. We're going to get on a raft. It's like a resort on water. It's an all-inclusive place. Very cool. But after that, we want to go to the ocean. So I wanted to give you guys some details today, but I just, it's Thai style. Philons always find out the last damn minute about everything, so sorry. But I know it's next week we're going to be going, so I've had a lot of downtime, so I've been trying to do a couple of creative style videos, a couple of blah 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 videos, some information, some feedback from a lot of questions that I get on a daily basis. So sometimes I just make a video so I can later on just reference that video. It makes it easier on me. But I tried to change up my intro a little bit, try to be a little bit more creative, and maybe really it's just to try to bring you along with me, to show you guys Thailand from the comfort of your home or your cell phone in your car or whatever you're doing. So anyway, I'm still experimenting on that. So the feedback is important, good or bad. I know I made one today about washing my bike, and somebody said, "Oh, I thought you were going to show us you're folding your clothes next." So, yeah, and I thought later on, so maybe I dragged it on, but I wanted you to get a feeling of sitting, what I do sitting, you're sitting with me for the day, right? Anyway, you guys are asking a lot of questions right now, so just hold off for a second. I just want to tell you what's going on, and then, we'll talk. I told you guys a few videos ago that I have some big plans for some up and coming adventures. and I'm gonna have to put one of them off on hold yet because I'm not sure. But the second most important one, and September, which is right now, in about a couple of months from now, we're going back to America. We're just gonna go for a little bit over a month, but I know over half of my viewers aren't from America, and probably a lot of you've never seen it. So I want to bring you guys along for the ride to show you some things in America that you might be curious about. If you have any questions about stuff, maybe, yeah, I can show you some things. Paige is like itching to come in here and just at any second now, watch. Yeah. What are you doing, Paige? Paige is in a good mood today, huh? Or should I say always in a good mood? Maybe not all the time. Anyway, I'm telling them about our trip to America. Are you excited? Yeah. Paige is excited about drinking beer and eating fajitas. Yeah. Yeah. They're all going to be worried about your health, your state of mind, want to drink beer and eat tacos.
It's okay.
So here's the deal. We're going to California. My daughter is stationed in California now. She's in the Air Force now for over 10 years. They just had a house built.
In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, In-N-Out Burger. Now In-N-Out Burger in California. It's awesome. Awesome hamburger in California. But she lives close to the Sacramento area, and we're going to be flying into San Francisco. I've never been to... Does Paige want children? Any pressure from her family? I'm going to answer questions later. Do you want children? That's one of the reasons why I married her. Anyway, I fixed that problem a long time ago. I already have 3 kids. I can't imagine me at 50 years old having another kid, or her trying to take care of kids while I'm traveling the world.
No.
No. So I've never been to San Francisco before, so it ought to be fun. We're going to spend a few days in San Francisco and Sacramento, and then we're headed to Texas. So we'll be in Houston area for a week or two. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So we're going to be doing some fishing. We're going to be doing some shopping. We're going to be doing some eating. We're going to be visiting friends and family. I want to try to bring you guys there to see some stuff that maybe you've never seen on my side of the world. Buc-ee's, yeah, definitely. Buc-ee's, I discovered, I don't know, last time we were there, they started making barbecue. Man, it was so good. I can't wait to eat barbecue. And then we're going to Florida. So we're flying into Fort Lauderdale.
Cuban food.
Cuban food in Florida, yeah. That's in Miami.
It's okay.
So we're going to Fort Lauderdale, and then we're going to Miami. And I know I have some subscribers in the area, so hey, we're going to be there for what, a week?
Yeah.
A week. So I just got to figure out transportation in Florida, because I've discovered that after not living in the U.S. for a while and not having insurance, well, you know, it's very expensive to rent cars in Florida anyway, so we got to figure out our transportation in Florida. But yeah, that's what's happening in a couple of months, so a long time from now. But we still have a lot of things we want to do prior to that. I still really want to go to Cochang for a while, so I don't know yet. But yeah, okay, so that's really what's going on right now. But yeah, so anyway, hello guys, it's good to see you. Let's see, Albert, wow, 2 extremes there, San Francisco, then Texas. Well, we're flying into San Francisco because that's where my daughter is, and then we're going to be doing a whole lot of things I don't like to do, and that's fly. So we're flying from there to Texas to Florida, from Florida back to, we're flying into Sacramento, and then when we visit my daughter towards the end a little bit longer, then flying out of San Francisco. So yeah. Hey Brian, been to Los Angeles a bunch of times. I would love to say I'm finished with Los Angeles. I've seen enough of Los Angeles where I'm happy to say I don't want to return. Not that I totally dislike it, but I've seen everything I need to see in Los Angeles. Troy says, watch out for the poop on the sidewalk in San Francisco. That'd be like something you'd say in India. But yeah, I have heard about the most taxed state in the entire country has the most poverty. Crazy thing, isn't it? Mike Baker, good to see you. Seymour, yes, coming to Texas. I just said California, Texas, and Florida. Peter, good to see you. Surfer paradise in Australia. I used to surf as a kid, but in Florida, the only waves we got were during a tropical depression. Joe, hi. I do miss Whataburger, but the last time I went to America and I ate Whataburger, it was so damn salty after not having it for so long. It was, but man, I always just get the small one, the Whataburger Junior. I could eat a big giant one, but I'm always so miserable afterwards, so I just get the Whataburger with cheese, mustard, and ketchup, and everything else with the onions, but just the Junior. I miss it. Let's see. Charles, good to see you, Charles. Always go horseback. I used to have 9 horses when my kids were small. We had a home in Waller, Texas, in the country. It was 32 miles to the closest grocery store, so really lived out in the country for most of the time raising my kids. Ugh, sounds spendy. It is very expensive to go to Florida, but I'll tell you this, that this is one of the, we were planning on going, did I say Florida? I meant America. We were planning on going next year, but I was curious to look at the cost of airfare, and if you book it, this time of year is like the hurricane season in America, and very hot and humid. But the plane tickets were cheap to fly around. It cost us, the last time we went to America, it cost us about $1,200 and something a piece round trip just to Texas. Now it cost us the same price to do all the flights around. Anyway, it's cheap. But we try to stay with friends and not try to be such a gypsy, but we try to stay with friends and just eat. We don't buy a lot of stuff. We spend too much money. I think last time I went home, I spent about $7,000 in like 3 weeks. It's expensive. Anyway. Steve's from Sacramento. Go to Tahoe. I don't have any plans yet in California. Chubby says San Francisco is gross now. I've never been there, so we'll find out, right? I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, whatever it is what it is. It's only because really my daughter is stationed there that I'm going there to begin with, to be honest with you. James, hello from St. Louis. Been to St. Louis many times. A lot of bad places in St. Louis, but a lot of great things in St. Louis too. So I think that's everywhere in the world. Shane, good morning from up the river. Mitch, thank you for the Leo. Thank you very much. Jeff says, well, let me see. Let me back up. Ed and Karat, how are you? Whataburger is owned by a Chicago company now. I don't know. As long as it still tastes the same, I think they'll do good. Mitch, I'm hoping everything in Thailand is going okay. Let me know when you are in Florida. I will get you a Kennedy Space Center for a NASA tour. Very cool. I've actually was raised in Texas, but I was born in Miami, and most of my family still lives in Florida, but I've actually never been. I went one time and they were closed, so I just never been there. Jeff, I still think doing a spiked watermelon for the soy mouthpiece would be an entertaining video. I actually did that before. They did not like it. I don't remember if I think I had it on one of my earlier videos. I don't know which one of the 700 videos it was, but they didn't like it. Go figure. Thai people are very picky. Ed and Karat, how are you, Ed? Every time I'm in your area, you are gone somewhere. Yes, I'm sorry, Ed. I try to be gone as much as I can. As much as I love this town, I can't sit still very long. But let me know in advance. But you probably, like me, just spontaneous. Lindsay, good day from Australia. Be in Thailand in October. Who's counting? Yeah, I hate those long planned out holidays for sure. Mitch, good to see you. We had a few Dos Equis with dinner tonight. Was thinking of you. I really prefer Modelo. I don't know if you've had Modelo, not Modelo Dark. I'm not a big fan of dark beer, but I really like Modelo better than Dos Equis. But Paige likes Dos Equis. I like them too. John, good to see you from Melbourne, Australia. Rich, give me a shout out. Hey, Rich. Mitch Bromwell, working on SpaceX rocket with Falcon 9 tonight and Pad 39, at Pad 39 for a heavy lift this Monday night, military DoD satellites. Can I come? I'd like to do that. JD, I am from Texas. I really enjoy all your videos and I learn a lot from them. Thank you very much, JD. Dowlow, hey Chuck, do you get down to Bangkok? I try not to. Usually I only go to Bangkok for legalities, you know, if I got to go to the embassy, which is very rarely. But I try to avoid, mainly because I drive. And I like to drive, so driving in Bangkok for me is very hectic. But you know, they're gonna build a train system in Thailand. It's already been approved, and it's gonna be all throughout Thailand, and it's gonna be so easy for me to get not too far from here on a train and just go take off to Bangkok. But we can still fly to Bangkok in 45 minutes, and I want to tell you guys also that they just changed a couple of laws about some transportation laws in Bangkok. They have a free bus now that goes from both international airports. Instead of people are always worried about getting ripped off with taxis. But the biggest thing is a lot of times the taxis don't want to run in between the airports. And it's difficult sometimes, but now they have a free, I don't have all the information to share with you on the live stream, but now they have a free bus that runs about, I think they said every 45 minutes, back and forth between the two international airports. Anyway, the infrastructure is coming along awesome in Thailand, and it'll be easy to get around a lot. I got a lot of questions coming up, guys, so if I miss you, I'm very, very sorry. For some reason also on this thing, I go back sometimes and look at the comments and I see stuff, wow, I wish I would have seen that, but it never popped up till later. Some great questions. Seymour visited Bangkok recently. It was so hot I thought I was going to die. Bangkok is not very good climate. There's no wind, obviously, that can go through the massive amounts of buildings and the concrete and the blacktop, and it's Bangkok is not air quality friendly or temperature friendly. It's always hot, and then it floods a lot, but they're working on the drainage there. Tommy, I really enjoy your new camera work. I know it's much work. It's really not much work, and you know, if you're gonna do anything, you gotta be somewhat creative and artistic, I think. And it's fun to try to do things differently. When I have downtime, I try to do that for you. I try to come up with some creative ideas to keep you watching the video. But anyway, I'm still learning. Seth, you're my biggest fan. I hope you are well. Thank you very much, Seth. I appreciate that. Ron P. Hey Chuck, gotta agree with the others on San Francisco is way too expensive, like $300 night hotels, and it's become a total dump. Just spend the day to see it for yourself, but no more than 12 hours. I'm gonna be staying with my daughter in her place, and it's gonna be an adventure. So, you know, every time we travel, we try to find the positive side to things, but I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going, and you guys are going to see the video. Anyway, Stefan, good to see you. Chris, good to see you. How are you? How is life? Ron, Tommy Jones, good to see you. Stephen, hi, Chuck and Paige. Greetings from Melbourne, Australia. I know I promised like a year ago I was going to go to Australia. I haven't forgot about that trip. We're going to go. Time to Mosey, how are you? From Raleigh, North Carolina. Moving to Thailand in September. Congratulations. Joseph from Las Vegas, how are you, sir? Cortair, I'm really enjoying your content. You mentioned Koh Chang before. Is there anywhere else you're planning or want to visit? Well, we're always going up everywhere in Thailand, a lot of places, and I don't like to go to the same places too much, but Kanchanaburi, we've been already a couple of times. I've already made quite a few videos, but I have some friends coming. They want to go there, and I really enjoy that place, and it's a really good place to come see when traveling to Thailand. It's outside of all the BS areas, you know. Any plan to visit New Zealand? We did have plans this year to go to New Zealand. Well, we had thoughts of a plan, but it didn't work out. But are we still going to be going to New Zealand in the future?
Sometime next year.
Sometime next year. There you go. You heard it from my tour guide, my tour planner. When is Klaus and Toon returning? He just called me homesick the other night as I was fixing to go to bed, and said he's already bought his plane ticket, and they're coming in August something, 1st or 2nd August. Shane, I am moving to Cambodia in December. Any thoughts or advice? I don't really have a whole lot of thoughts or advice on Cambodia. I have been to Cambodia. I wasn't really impressed with Cambodia. It's not fair for me to judge it. I haven't spent much time, but anytime you're in a communist country, you know, it's really kind of up in the air about legalities and things. And I've been to Laos a few times, and I've almost just swore it off completely because I always have problems with, and this is just me personally, about people trying to collect money from me because I'm a tourist. You know, I have too many cameras, or they just assume I have money, and it's a hassle. It really is a hassle. I just feel like a lot of times the communist countries are way too pushy and opportunist to me to try to get money out of me. That's just how I feel. But hey, just make the best of it and let us know how it turns out. Max from Gallison, not too far from here. Good to see you. Denver, April says that that New Zealand will welcome you. We wanna do the travel trailer, rent a van type tour for spend some time in New Zealand in a van. You know, we did most of my beginning videos was us touring the United States in a travel trailer, and it's such a great time in our life, and we want to really see New Zealand out of the window of a truck. Come see us in Rayong in August. We might be going there the next couple of weeks, but we may be going in August. The ladies want me to take them back there again. Go figure. Peter, if you visit Australia, come to the Gold Coast. Queensland, beautiful one day, perfect the next. Mitch, have a great one. Time to go back to work. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Mitch. Dowlow, Chuck, would you go back to South Korea? Seemed very clean. And I would definitely go back to South Korea. Definitely go back to Japan. Both are very expensive. I would say Korea was probably, I think, more expensive than the United States. But want to go outside of the cities and see some rural life later. So many places to go, though, so who knows? Stay away from the sheep, Chuck. Lewis, any thoughts of going to China? I do have a lot of thoughts on going to China. I have a couple of friends that are Chinese. I'm just, I want to go with somebody who speaks Chinese, though. But I do want to go to a lot of places in China, eventually. Yes, Mitch, get some sleep. Dave, good to see you, Dave. From another Dave from Gallison. DA Travels from East Texas. Good to see you. Where are you from? Cut and Shoot? Hello from Iowa. Len Hager. Seymour says, do we have plans to go to Peru? No, I haven't really thought about that, to be honest with you. No, I haven't. Not that I don't want to, I just haven't thought about it yet. Love to do a lot more traveling soon. Yeah. I'm still young, a lot of places to go and see. Hello, Gregory Thomas. Siam Sean speaks Chinese. Haha, no such thing. I can say xie xie, pokia chi, ni hao. Is that Chinese? I think so. Anyway, I want to learn to speak Mandarin eventually. The Thai thing's going to take me a lot longer than I expected, though. Shane, what camera do you use? The camera information is in every single one of my videos. You could just, well, the videos from this year, I guess, you can look and see what cameras I use in the description box of the videos. But mostly most of the time I use this. This is a SJCAM, and it's been working pretty good. For some reason it was making some noise, but now it stopped. I bought a little lens for it, a protector lens, but it's a decent, it's a SJ7 star SJCAM, but I have crap loads of cameras. This is a GoPro on a GoPro gimbal. I have this one here, it's a GoPro that I have to buy some stupid microphone adapter for. And I have I have a shitload of still hanging. I have another SJCAM I use for ground shot. I have a lot of cameras. I don't really have any bulky cameras. I don't believe in them. I think I could get the same quality out of a small camera, and I don't like to carry a bunch of crap around, but I find now that I am carrying a bunch of crap around. Yeah. Claymore, thank you very much for the 2 Dos Equis. I mean the 2 Leos. I can't get Dos Equis here. Roll, is that right? Rolly from Sweden. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Glenn from New Zealand, good to see you. Teacher L, what is the spiciest Thai dish you have ever eaten? I don't know. They're all pretty spicy. I don't know. I can't answer that. Paka Pao can be really spicy, and Lat Mu, depending on how many peppers they put in it. It's all spicy. See, I'm having trouble with Thai and Laos and Khon Kaen. I don't know what you're saying. Claymore, thank you very much. Says I do great work and he enjoyed the show. Thank you for the donation, sir. Thank you. Today is Sunday Fun Day, so yeah, I don't want to. As soon as I'm doing I have my little students coming over today to learn some English while they make a cake. I found out that if I let the kids bake and I'm talking to them in English, they learn better than to sit down in like a group study type. I don't know, they get weird and nervous. They learn better when we're having fun, so they're going to be here. Well, they're Thai kids, so who knows. I told them to be here at 10. Dave, have I ever checked out the Osmo Pocket? Yeah, I have a subscriber that lives not too far. He brought his over here, and I did a short little video, and I saved it on my computer. And the thing is really awesome as far as being compact and easy to use, but the picture quality wasn't that good for me to just hang up all my other cameras and buy that one. But I'm really interested in the new camera that's coming out. I'm so tired of buying cameras right now. Sorry, I have a lot. I'm trying to catch up with the questions. Dowlow loves the bike riding videos. I like to do the bike riding videos, but here's the thing with the bike riding video is that I go on bike rides to clear my mind and escape the chaos here sometimes, so I don't bring anybody along. I just bring myself. So sometimes video and it's difficult and bike riding, but I enjoy doing it. There is I really wanted to do this 3 or 4 day bike ride that they have. It's like 300 kilometer or more loop in Isan, and we're going to be traveling, so I'm not going to make it unless for some crazy reason I'm back in time, but it's at the end of this month. So, but whatever, it's always next year. I think they have it twice, but what do I know? James from Houston, good to see you. It's hotter than hell here. I believe it is. It's always really hot in the summertime in Texas and humid, but it's hotter than hell in Thailand right now. I went on a bike ride yesterday, and coming back from Mukdahan, which is 55 kilometers south of here, I ran into a Thai man who's a friend of the family. He was riding by himself. He had just done 92K and was coming back for his going back home 55K. And I ran into him and he's like, "Hey, Chucky." I'm like, "Yeah, hey, what's happening?" He goes, come on. So I'm like, okay. So 20 kilometers, maybe a little less And this route has got a lot of hills too. And he's just pumping these hills and going, and I'm behind him, you know, and I'm like, I'm dying. It's so hot. And I've lost my breathing. I can't breathe because the heat's coming off of the road. I've got a face mask on because the sun is. Anyway, 20 kilometers. He finally says, hey, you want to stop and get some water? I'm like, yes. We stop, we drink a couple of iced teas. And I say, hey, you know what, you just go ahead. Don't let me slow you down. So I just took the 30-kilometer pace back slow. But it's damn hot right now to be bike riding in Thailand. Hey, Steve, another from St. Louis. Don't tell Paige that, Jeff. She'll aggravate me more. Huh? How is the weather in August? Hot. It seems like we've got a little late start on summertime in Thailand. It's hot in August. If you're by the ocean, though, it's decent. It's pleasant. And in the shade, it's not bad. Paige, what do you miss about? I can answer this question for Paige. You want to know what you miss about America? Mexican food and Mexican beer. Right? Is there anything else? Anything else? Food. Thai people don't like food anyway, though. It's always about food. Food. Make sure I take my vitamins, bro. I got Paige. She's always every day she puts a handful of vitamins in my face. Did you do it today? I don't remember, but yeah, I got to eat my vitamins every day. William from Scotland, UK. Love your adventures. Thank you very much from Glasgow. I know I probably screwed that up. Randy, good to see you finally caught. Hey, we're actually live, Randy. Yeah, and a lot of times people see the after video and they put in the comment section like they're actually talking to me and wondering why I don't respond to them. Because the video's over. It's been over for like 6 hours. But yeah, you got me. Corn nuts. I found corn nuts in Village. Actually, I didn't see any this time. But yeah, we're going to bring corn nuts back. But I did find them in Villa Market in Udon. Anthony from England, great job, loving the videos, buddy. What sort of PowerPoints is common in Thailand? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean. You'll have to say it to me like a 4-year-old, I guess. What sort of PowerPoints is common? Sorry. Sinister, good to see you. Yeah, I didn't know you kind of dropped off of the planet. Good to see you. Seoul, Teacher L. Seoul has great Mexican food restaurants in Gangnam neighborhood next. I don't know if you watched my videos, but we did find a really good Mexican food restaurant, and I shared a link to that. A lot of American influence in Seoul. I guess it's to be expected, right? Love Thailand, good to see you. What are the chances of a Falang woman marrying a Thai man? I will say this, that Thai men love white-skinned Western women. I'm not really sure that they could handle a Thai man, though. Yeah, but I don't know. Have we ever met anybody that was married to a Thai man?
Yeah, but they're young though. So that.
But she was Chinese. Yeah, you know what we have? One was a Chinese woman. No, he's from Singapore. I don't know. I don't think we've ever met one. I'm sure there are. Oh, you did see the video, teacher. Okay. Trent, good to see you. Hello. Mexican food and steak, yeah. Definitely gotta go buy a couple of steaks and grill them. Oh, electrical points. Oh, okay, 2-pin flat or 2-pin round. It just depends on. Okay, here's an example. So a lot of the cords look like this. They're 2. Because a lot of your plugs, I've been through this many times on many videos, but this kind of looks like the same plug in America. And this is off of my fan. It's round. So the outlets, now I can't show you, I can't move my power strip. But you need to buy, hang on. You gotta buy this universal deal here. Because a lot of times the plugs only have 2 prongs. When you're traveling through Thailand, they don't have a ground. And even if it has a little ground, doesn't mean that it's actually grounded. But the problem is if you got a laptop, it's got a 3-prong hole and it won't fit. So I carry this, which you could plug your stuff into. But any plug from the US will work. But if it's a 110 item, not like phones, not chargers or laptops, they'll all convert. But like say an electric razor from the US, if you plug it in the wall in Thailand, it's gonna get hot and probably explode. So I'm sure you probably know that. But anyway, just buy that. You can get that. You can buy it here in Thailand if you forget. They sell it at 7-Eleven along with everything else. Gaulo, do I follow on YouTube other Thailand vloggers? No, not really. I don't. I don't really have time too much to watch other channels. There's a few that I really don't like, though. I will tell you that. Claymore, do you worry about traffic on your rides? Do you wear a reflective vest? No, I try to wear bright clothing, though. There's not a lot of traffic in my area. But when I'm in this, like in Mukdahan, there's sometimes a lot of traffic. Do I worry about it? Yeah, but next to me or motorbike, every time I plug something into a socket in Thailand, there's a spark. Yes, yeah, it's always a spark for me too. It's high voltage, but yeah, I don't know why. I get the same thing. A lot of times, like my computer, luckily it has a surge protector built onto it because you can touch the case and it like vibrates. That means there's no ground in the circuit. So I try not to leave it on when I'm not using it. Leave it plugged in, just unplug it. Jeff, I seen a black with yellow lettering Twitter bike. It was sweet. Just wondering how mountain bike handlebars would work out on it. I think I saw they sell hybrid bikes with those type handlebars. I don't know. I prefer the ones that are on there. Hey, Sax. Shane says maybe the conduit is made from bamboo. Probably. Be lucky if there is any conduit. They just have raw wire with cheap electrical tape covering it. If you're lucky. DA travels. I'm in Beaumont. Okay. I used to drive through Beaumont all the time. You also say that you're amazed at the alcohol the Mafias consume and hard liquor too. Hope to meet you next time. Yeah, it is amazing how much they can drink. But I will tell you, the alcohol in Thailand is not nearly as strong as the alcohol in the U.S. It's just filling. It just fills me up. I feel good, but I'm bloated, too bloated. Mario, good to see you. Coming on the 4th. Thank you very much for watching us. Aloha, Aaron, good to see you. Who is singing? Lynn says, who is singing in your opening with Paige on the swing? It makes me smile. There is a link to that in the description box of almost every video I've produced. And you can click on the link and you can get all the information. Plus I have the information of the singer next to the link. And you can watch the long, slow version of the song on video. But you just have to click on the link. Shane says Soy Mafia closed down the bar. No, because she's in bed, what, about 7 o'clock every night? They don't drink during the week, only when I'm videoing. Anthony, what's the price for micro SDH memory cards? They're not cheap. What are they, like 1,000 baht? Memory cards, the little micro cards? Paige always gets them for me because if you have a quality camera, she always gets them on Lazada. You can go to Lazada.com and get prices on it. That's where we usually get it. But you have to get a good quality. Where's my camera? A good quality zoom. Anyway, good quality micro card for an action camera or any camera that has good quality picture. GoPros are very picky about micro SD cards. JBT Cajun, what is your email address? And all of our information is in the description boxes of the videos, and there's a little icon that you can click on our homepage that'll put you, I think it'll put you to the email address. Maybe not, no. But you can click on the link in the description box that has my email address, or go to the About section, but I share that there as well. Paul Red is probably sleeping, but I'll tell him that the Punisher said hello. Lee says hello, Pookie. Hello. She's shopping on her cell phone. Dave says James is not alone. Here in Thailand, I put ice in my beer. I have met a couple of Englishmen that put ice in their beer. I don't think they want anybody to know about it. I think it's like a punishable crime by death if you're caught drinking ice in your beer in England. But I don't drink ice in my beer in the United States, but it's damn hot in Thailand, and I like the large beers. I just don't like it warm. To me, the Leo actually tastes better with ice. It's crazy. When I first met Paige, she was putting beer in her like Michelob Ultra. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? It's not a soft drink. We're not drinking tea, baby. Anyway, when in Rome, right? Lee, sure, just skip me. I have a lot of stuff coming up, Lee. A lot. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of people. I'm sorry. Morning day video from Australia. William says, no, why water it down? I don't know, you just drink it fast enough. It doesn't get watered. I don't know, it tastes better. It's not everything is for everybody, so give it a try. To me, it's good. Lee, what the hell is going on with the bot? I'm going to retire soon. I don't know. That stuff is so up and down. The Thai currency is going pretty strong right now. I think it's the rest of the world that's having problem. I have no idea. When I first got here, the US dollar was 36 to 1. And now it's like 31, 30, you know. Trent says if you want your beer to stay cold, freeze your beer mug in the freezer. But I'm always on the go traveling, so how do I do that? And a lot of places that we go drink beer, they don't offer that. But yeah, if you're at home, you could just keep your beer really cold and you don't really need ice, I suppose. I don't know. 401 Carlisle, nice to see that you're enjoying living in Thailand, watching your vlog. I got to enjoy my own country through you and your Thai family. I'm assuming you're Thai. So I have a lot of people that are Thai that watch the channel that miss Thailand, and I try to bring Thailand to my viewers as best as I can. So when I'm videoing with all 23,000 of my subscribers. I'm trying to bring you guys along. So, teacher, are mosquitoes a problem? Here's the thing about mosquitoes is that when I first got here, it was so bad. I was getting bit everywhere. I still get bitten by mosquitoes, but I don't get the swelling. I guess I'm immune now to them. They don't really mess with me as much, but mosquitoes are pretty bad in Thailand, but they're bad when the U.S. they're bad too, really bad, especially Florida. Louisiana has the biggest damn mosquitoes I've ever seen in my life. Aaron, have you taken a look at the DJI Osmo Pocket Mini? I just talked about this about 5 minutes ago. I have. I think it's an awesome camera. I'm just not impressed with the picture quality. Lee, we are retired at 49 and 54 years old. Our first trial run. We can't count the months fast enough. I've been there, buddy. I used to drive Paige nuts before we came here. I was ready to go. Albert, good to see you from the UK. Do you drink put ice in your beer? Al. Old Slow Jim, just asking, how's Brian and where are you meeting up with Klaus? Note, frozen glass, shaved ice, and 1 hour freezer beer, slushy beer. That's what they have. Anyway, how's Brian? I don't know. Brian stepped off the face of the earth. Who knows? I don't know where we're meeting up Klaus. I think Klaus will probably come visit his village here and probably just meet him here. Hello, how are you? Huh? I try to teach the locals some little bit of English. It's like repetition over and over and over. The problem is they don't have any confidence in themselves. But they're getting there. I keep being pushy, and they hear me talking like I don't really care what anybody thinks, and they laugh at me, so it helps them with their English. Howdy, Chris. Good to see you. Dallo, Chuck would love to see some drone footage on the Mekong River. There's plenty of it on the internet. Just type it in. I don't own a drone. I have too much other crap going on. Anthony Simpkins over in Thailand in October for 3 weeks. We visit PP second week, Kata first week. Where would you suggest the third week for our family? If you've got kids, you know, Phuket has a lot of kid-friendly stuff to do in Phuket, since you'll be close to there anyway. Or you could go to Krabi. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's all in your family, but I love the islands. You could go to Koh Payam Island, which is not too far from there. I don't know, there's so many places. Go to my travel videos and you can see a bunch of those. Andy Stubbs, good to see you. I know I'm missing a lot of you guys. I apologize. Mara, good to see you, Mara. Andy Stubbs, heading to Japan again soon. Hope to catch up with you. Tokyo Drew again. I really enjoyed Tokyo. Tokyo Drew's a fun guy too. Yeah, we have a Yeti type little mug Trent that we try to travel with, and it'll hold a whole big beer with ice. And the ice stays ice for a long time. Troy, they're shooting the new Fast and Furious 9 in Phuket. Oh, cool. Bruce, go Trump 2020. Lee, no problem. A lot of people on tonight. Orwin, Sawadikatu Mafia. She and the gang having fun. Where is Mafia? She's cooking right now or she's preparing food for Sunday Fun Day. Mara, hello again. Hello. Why are the ceilings always so high in Thailand? Thank you. Because it keeps things cool. The ceilings are high and the door frames are low. I don't know. It's just the way they build things here. Tommy Jones, yes, the Buc-ee's Cup. Awesome. I don't know what's cooking. I don't know what's on the menu today. I didn't ask. Anthony says 5 adults, 2 children, ages 7 and 2. Yeah, there's a lot of those little island. You can go to the island tour, and then there's a cave. You can go canoe inside the caves over there. I have a video for Phuket that has all those little excursions that I went on. But you can do a couple days of that from Phuket. Andy, what's the decorations hanging from the ceiling? Those are Christmas decorations. They've been there since Christmas. And in Thailand, they have Christmas decorations all year round. As long as it looks good, it just stays there. Christmas trees will stay up in certain areas all year round. I don't know, they like it. And I don't really care. I don't want to put it back up next year, so I just leave it there. Gus, why are you live so late at night? I have many viewers from all around the world. It's very difficult to do a live stream so everybody can watch. It's actually 9:56 a.m. where I'm at. So I don't really know when is a good time to really do it. So I just do it when it's good for me, I guess. Aaron, I'm turning into a Thai snacks and beauty project mule every time I come back to Thailand. Yeah, I understand that. That's your mistake for saying, you need me to bring something back? You know, here's the thing. You can mail that crap at the airport. Get the stuff together, put it in a box, and mail it to your home address. A lot of times it'll get there before you get home. Mark, yes, mountain biking is very popular here. It's actually the preferred bike because the terrain is pretty rough. But, you know, you're not going to go very fast. Shane, do you eat like kings every meal? Or is that just on special? Every Sunday we have a gigantic meal. They always overcook. I don't know why, because they really don't eat a lot of damn food, but they like to give it away so people can take it home that don't have a lot of food. And a lot of times they'll take the stuff from Sunday up to the shop the following day and let the guys eat it for lunch. Jim says, I bet you're busier now than when you were working. Ha ha ha. No, I worked a lot. But the thing was, I was doing stuff I hated. So it was this magnified misery, you know. But I had to do what I had to do. We have to make sacrifices in life to get to where we want to be, you know. But what I do now, I'm a very hyper person. I have to do something all the time. So if I can't stay busy, I go crazy. So I'm always trying to find stuff to do. But what I do now, I don't really consider being busy. I enjoy it. Andy, I've never been to Phuket yet, thinking Hua Hin next time. I don't really like Hua Hin's okay if you want to move to Thailand, but if you want to see the nice beach, you have to get a resort there in Hua Hin. And it's just a lot of bars and shopping, and there is a lot of comforts of home in Hua Hin. I would say Cha'am is better. Prachuap is better than Hua Hin, but if you haven't seen it, go see it. But don't spend all your time there. I know a lot of my viewers love Hua Hin, and some of you guys live there. When we were there, I met a lot of subscribers in Hua Hin, but I will say Hua Hin is a good place to live. Raining Phuket, Sting Phuket, good morning. Yes, this time of year it rains a lot in Phuket. William, you enjoy life, mate. Keep it up. I just try to make every day my day. You know, we make sacrifices our whole lives for our family, our careers, for everybody. And there's got to be a point in your life where you and your partner can just say, hey, we got to do something for ourselves. And I will say, if your partner is not wanting you to let you enjoy your life, then you need to find a new partner, for sure. But yeah, I try to live, not to be selfish, but I try to enjoy my life. And it's awesome to have a companion that can enjoy it along with you. I'll just say that. That's all I got to say about that. Mr. Lucky doesn't like Hua Hin or Cha'am. Paige doesn't either. I say Cha'am or Hua Hin is a good. Here's my take on the two. If you're gonna move to Thailand and you don't speak Thai, those places are a good transition point to come to Thailand. Hua Hin has great seafood, has beaches, very inexpensive to stay considering the climate and the area, and you can slowly integrate into some understanding of Thai culture. That's what I like about those areas. But to travel and go on vacation, it's not that great. I just go there because I like to show people options on places to live. Yeah, but really to live, just out of all the places, I think Prachuap is probably the best as far as being more Thai style in that area. Gene, which one is your favorite beach place? Well, if you say beach, I really like Koh Samet. It's very beautiful in Koh Samet. It's a little island outside of Rayong. But beach area, I like Koh Chang the best, for sure. But Chumpong, there's so many. It's hard to say. That's why I'm like a gypsy. We just travel around a lot. It's difficult to have a favorite in Thailand. Lee says you're going to Prachuap. You know, you can hit it. That train runs all the way close to through Prachuap, through Hua Hin, and through Cha'am. You can hit all three of those places in a matter of a few days by train easily. Hey Aaron, you're live. I'm ready for another trip to Koh Chang. Bo, good to see you, Bo. Come on down, just let me know in advance. Koh Samui and PP Island. PP Island's nice, but I mean, you just really for just a day trip. Orowan, Carlisle, watching your vlogs helps me up to date from American point of view. I try to keep, I know I'm American, and a lot of people put that in my face, like, oh, typical American, but I try to have just an open point of view and be open-minded about things, and it's difficult to, you know, we all come from certain areas, so we think how we were brought up in our culture. So I try to be open-minded and not just be American. And the world is big, and people are awesome all over the world, and a lot of people have problems everywhere too. So I really would like to show just somebody having a good life outside of their comfort zone, you know what I mean? So, but I'm proud to be an American, for sure. But we're all proud of hopefully we're all proud of where we come from, but I really love living in Thailand. I think my quality of life is so much better here in Thailand. But I will say living in Thailand is really not for most people. Very few people really that come to Thailand want to live in Thailand. And a lot of them aren't very successful because it's difficult to adapt into a Thai culture. It really is really hard to get to know Thai people because of the language barrier, for sure. It's difficult. Hey Dennis from Tecate, good to see you. Ralph, American is Thai. American in Thai is Farnag. Farnag? Frenag? Frenag? I don't know, Ralph. I live here, so they don't really know where you're from. They have no idea where you're from. And if you can speak Thai, they will ask you where you come from. But most of the time they have no idea. They just, you're a Falang. A Farang, Falang, Farang, Falang, wherever, you're a Falang. Because they don't know where you're from. Jeff says, I plan to retire in Cha'am or Hua Hin, but I want to bike across Thailand to just chill out. Food tasting. It's time to live for Jeff. Very good, Jeff. You've been pretty voiceful for a long time about your plans coming to Thailand, so I hope it's all coming together for you. But don't stay anywhere long term in Thailand. Travel, experience Thailand. It's easy to be a gypsy and be carefree in this country. Something we're not even really remotely familiar with in our Western culture of just unplanting and trying to get reestablished is very difficult in our world. But here, it's super awesome to be able to do that. This is our home base. We actually, I guess you could say we live in Isan, but this is just our home base. So we love to travel, and we've only been here just under 3 years. So the future, who knows what's going to happen, but this is always going to be our home base, this house. And we're going to stay, short term, long term, in all kind of places in Thailand. Daz from Australia, good to see. Yeah, you haven't been on a while. I don't know when I'm coming to Australia. I know I promised, especially you, a year ago that we were going to come, but I'm in Thailand now, so things change. It's like Thai people. They say, "Oh, I'm going to be there tomorrow." They're not coming. Natalie, question for your wife. Sorry, her name has slipped my mind. Would you consider doing a video from a woman's point of view, living in Thailand versus the West, pros and cons, etc.? I would love to do this with a Thai woman. And I may in the future, but Paige, let's ask Paige. I have a female viewer here that wants to know if I would consider doing a video from a woman's point of view, living in Thailand versus the West, from America. Kind of like the pros and cons of that. How interested are you into me making a video of asking you questions about life in Thailand versus America?
About me?
Yeah, your point of view. Does that answer your question? It's not going to come from Paige. She really doesn't want to be in front of the camera. And I have, especially a lot of my female subscribers or viewers, some of them are disappointed that I don't get Paige on the camera as much. But if I do this to Paige, hey, blah, 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 she's just like, she can be in the video, but she doesn't want to be part of the video. You know what I'm saying? Most Thai women, well, I shouldn't say, there's a lot of Thai women that love the camera, but I would love to get Paige to be more informational in the videos, but I'm not going to make her uncomfortable. And I don't put her on there because I don't want her to feel uncomfortable. I'm doing it for her. I'm not doing it because I'm a narcissist. You know what I'm saying?
Natalie?
Yeah, she wanted to know if you would give up. But I do have some friends that are Thai females that are from there, so maybe I can, I don't know, they just don't really like to talk too much about serious stuff. Bill, Hunter Engineering Company, BL. Brent Livers, BL. I called you Bill. My eyes are bad.
Hello, Brent.
Hey, we're going to be seeing you guys soon. Miss Paige's crazy sugar rushes. She doesn't really eat much sugar. She's just, thank God.
You
I'm the one with the sugar problem.
ice cream.
Anyway, I'm still waiting. The girls are coming over here. They want to bake a cake in the kitchen. Hopefully the kitchen's not full of stuff right now. And we'll do some little English learning today. Got to make a video of Sunday Fun Day. I haven't even started it yet. Yeah. What else? Have I been talking that long now? Let's see. It's been over an hour. No wonder my damn throat hurts. Where did you buy your gold tie shirt, style tie shirt? I guess the one with the elephant, or no, the one that I wore for your birthday? Where did I buy that shirt? Chiang Mai? We bought it somewhere. Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai. They sell them everywhere. Everywhere. I talk a lot, Daz. You know that. If you want to be a vlogger, you have to talk. Yes, Tommy, cooking with kids. I'm not going to do the cooking with kids video, but they are going to be on the Sunday Fun Day video, along with annoying Paige, who doesn't like to be on the camera unless she's aggravating me. Yeah. Okay, good night, Robert Casper, who has the same name as my cousin, who is not my cousin. Tamara, we had a blast for a month traveling, and those inhalers you used for smell work great for keeping the bugs out. Just roll around doors and windows. Watch your videos before we come. Helped a lot. Yeah, that stuff does work. I'm glad I could help you with that. David, good to see you, David. David, you're looking awesome on your weight loss deal. You shared a picture on Facebook I saw this morning. I think I clicked like. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But thank you very much for the 2 Leos. Well, he says $1.99 for whatever. Thank you.
For my video?
What is the girl's name with the tattoos? I don't know. What was her name? I have no idea. Sexy tattoo girl. I don't know. If she told me, I would forget. Is it that her name on the nib or something? Nib? Mr. Lucky 7, have you ever taken a bottle of alcohol from the States to Thailand? Yeah, we used to do it a lot. You're allowed to bring 1 per person, but bring it on your carry-on. But it's easier, it's better to buy it at the airport because you get duty free. Okay, Andy, see you. I'm about to cut this video off. I have some more talking to do today. No problem bringing a bottle back, no. Shane, if Chuck gets too bored, you can watch Paige dance and smile in the background. You're messing up my hair. I have a lot of, I'm going to mention this. I'm sure everybody's probably, you're not going to watch this much of the video, but a lot of people were talking about, and I'm going to put this in the Q&A, about trying to find adult size clothing in Thailand. Yeah, it's very hard to find, but it's getting better since we first got here to find adult size clothes. I think as they're finally realizing that they're fat too, so they're not selling the little tiny shirts anymore, at least for men. What are you doing?
Me? No.
Is this Chinese or is this Korean? Somebody made a comment with a bunch of squiggly lines. I'm very sorry, I don't speak. And I don't even know where you're from. If that might be Japanese.
Good night, Brent.
Okay, Brent, see you guys. Brent and Lori.
September.
See you in September.
Bill.
Hey, Bill.
No,
No, not that one. Okay, Shane, good to see you. Good night. Korean, I thought it was Korean too. I picked up a couple Korean subscribers from the videos, which is very cool, very awesome. Ross, thank you very much. Okay, Griff, good night. Dad says it was Chinese. Anyone, it could be anything. Hell, I don't know. Whatever. I believe both of y'all. Okay, Trent, good night. Chinese cow, John. I am grass. I don't know what that means either. Else. Good afternoon, John. Somebody said it was too late. It's early for me, afternoon for you. Most is probably really late. Well, good night, Anthony. Okay, Daz. Definitely Chinese, Shane says. Okay. No, it's not Leo time. It's only 10 in the morning. Okay, guys. It is Sunday. Let's call this the end of the video. I'm gonna go take you guys into the kitchen. You can say hello and goodbye to the mafias. And gotta make a video today. Yeah. I'm done talking. Hang on. Oh. Matt Tim looking sexy Matt Tim. Soy Mafia. Paul Red, watching this news. So Mafia, your fan club says hello.
Hello.
What are you cooking? ทำอะไรวันนี้กินอะไรครับ
วันนี้เหรอ มีหลายอย่างอยู่ยังไม่ได้ทำคุณนายจะเอามาให้ดูแน่
She's gonna show us what's for guy chicken.
chicken
chicken wing
Oh, look at that! Already seasoned. One of my favorite things.
ผัดเนื้อน้ำมันหอย
Oh, it's a shell.
is beef
It's beef. She said hoy. Oh, hoy is a sauce.
ผัด
Okay.
ถั่ว
ผัด
นี่
ถั่ว
ผัดถั่วนี่นี่ตอนเย็น
Don yen dinner. Don yen evening. Oh, and of course it wouldn't be. That is. Yeah, it's chicken feet. That's chicken feet.
ตีนไก่
Din guy. So.
for you so you can run
Oh, so I can run
เก็บ
faster.
ไว้ก่อนตอนเย็นกินตอนเย็น
Sorry, I don't have my gimbal on my phone, TJ. It's live stream. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Maybe. Bye.
ใส่หมู